Is it just me, or does Paul Begley and his guests on his show look like child molesters? I don't know. I haven't noticed. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? He's so annoying. He looks like he won't live much longer. He needs to take better care of himself. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm having a good night. It's always the year of the cat. You can't make this stuff up. Or can they? That's why they have script writers. LOL. Oh, look at that. Eric Crouch. He's laughing because there's clowns here. But it's not laughing. It's like that's the oh my god, you kill me, like that kind of laugh. The one that's well. So you can take those those little smiley faces. You can interpret them either way. When I see clowns, well, I feel like I'm being called a clown. And then when you see this, well, at least you're laughing. Even if you're laughing at me and not with me, it's fine. The answer is blowing in the wind. I seen it at the Marilyn Monroe panty line. I'm not sure what answer we're looking for. Is this Rick Moranis from the Ghostbusters? Yeah, I think I get it. What the guy looks like. You crack me up when you say, "I hear Iran." I don't even have a suit in this case. Thanks for the smiley face. Robin Henry Wigmeister. When I saw the wig in the thumbnail, I knew that I was going to experience another one of those inside laughs that you created, because that's the wig and you were wearing when I experienced it for the first time. As usual, I'm commenting as I'm watching, and this is so remarkable that there's no way to unmark it. Kleck is unremarkable, ain't he? Ever hence making it so remarkable that it is unremarkable. See? God damn, I love this because I love to laugh, even if it is a different kind of laugh that I've only experienced one other time. When you created it for me, there will be no other wig wearer that will ever conquer the master of wigs that you are. Well, thanks, Thusla. That deserves the Klingon of the day. That is a clinging comment, ain't it? Yeah, but it's true. That's the one thing about my comment section is I know that people are telling the truth, and I know if you're trying to troll, and it's all good either way, all the way through. Just know that I know. Yesterday you said the word sepulcher, and another channel mentioned such a thing coming out of the throat or in the throat. This crypto package. That is what sepulcher means, a place to put the dead and venerate them. In a cutout like a deal. You see, you are not guilty of such a thing. Paul Begley, the Schmegley, is. This video validates this fact. Skin as leopard means to disappear in crowds. Flat-footed is to have feet as a bear. Mouth as a lion is for those who have no lion. Yeah, those leopards, there's a lot of leopards because that's all that people really do is disappear in crowds. They don't want to see anything, really. Yeah, how long can the Fed feed before they go to bed? I don't know, maybe all day. That's like, how much wood can a woodchuck before wood can chuck wood? Foolish men, this is what debtors' prisons are for. They do not build things for nothing. Yeah, I am sick of this Mexican bunk. I want me some domestic oil. Sativa. Damn Mexican cartel grows is it? Indica? Yeah. Dumbasses. 13 Bob. BLs of Bob. Robin, many fish is talking about the 311 and global agenda. Got the numerology numbers for January 7th. Watch his latest video. He did say on January 3rd there would be a wag the dog and with the plane crash. It's so pointing to when Trump says all is well, sudden destruction. Absolutely, Chris. 2-3 bypass. Marky Brummett. It surprised me that Trump hasn't put his name on the White House yet, let alone had her renamed to the S/T, like the White Trump or the Trump House. If you don't see a heart next to your comment, it just means I didn't read it. Doesn't mean I love the comment. I mean, I don't have a problem with people's comments, whether one way or another, unless they get too out of control. But the heart is just the acknowledgement that I read your comment. Looks like this one will be, well, it'll be a classic in people's minds. Because when you only have one thumbs down, it means that even the haters that would constantly just put the thumbs down, they finally lent off of the thumb, and I do appreciate seeing that every so often. Because it's me versus AMTV. It's just a friendly competition of who can read the script, better. I feel like you have put a dent in their agenda. Yep. Well, did Robin reply? Did somebody reply on my end? And or wounded their head because my heel is bruised. Man, I love that comment, Robin. I love that comment. My face cheeks are hurting from smiling for 6 minutes straight. Hard hitting in your face. Thanks, Robin. You're welcome, Noli. Angela Tate. LOL, you deserve sainthood for toiling over this kind of MSM footage. In fact, any MSN footage. Great reporting, by the way. I should add, this is definitely MSN footage at its worst. Thank you. Bravo, and thank you for making me laugh out loud. No problem. I love when people LOL. You need a plastic nose attached to your glasses like Chad has. Yeah. You know what? I know, I had a couple characters in mind. I won't talk about them, I don't know, maybe I might be... It's just a phase. I'm going through a phase right now of because I figured out how. I didn't figure it out. I just tried it. I put the earpiece in my ear, and then I realized that I can listen to what they're saying and just regurgitate it, and then prove that that's how they're doing it. Just like what Richie is driving in his sunglasses. I do feel bad for young men who are eligible for the draft. Being old is a good thing. Even the FEMA debt relief camps won't have room for those over 55, those who can't drive at home. Yep, so, well, you don't have to worry about going to FEMA camp, huh? My brother, LOL, thanks. There goes those clowns again. But this time there's no crying smiley faces.
Trying to attack so far, no reports of you. The 17th and JFK, Building Penn Center 8. The Eagles.
Nope. It's not the Eagles. World War III will be declared in sync with the second 9/11 at an NFL Birds playoff game with 5:55 on the clock. You had 10 people they didn't particularly enjoy all this research, a half hour of nonstop circumstantial evidence that I have with all the information that they give you. Oh man, 60 comments? I don't know if I can read all those. Well, Robin, I don't give a damn what anybody says. You have great advice, and I hope that some of these Klekites and Luciferians that are listening pay attention, because Robin is speaking real sense, and you idiots out there that think that he's crazy need to think again. Like you said, you've been warned. Robin has been running his mouth, my open sepulcher, for 2 years, and he's still here. So what does that tell you? Yeah, that's true. I can't argue with truth, and I can't even mock it. Like, you know what? How do you mock somebody that's telling the truth? It's you can't. Nobody has time for haters like you. Where did he go? Now I remember this comment. I don't know where he went. Nobody has time for haters like you. If you understood the message that Robin was putting out, you wouldn't be leaving a comment like that. So instead of getting upset from your comment, I'm just gonna say a prayer for you, because you apparently need one, and hopefully you'll be touched and changed. Who are you? And who are you can understand who you are. You understand what he's saying before it's too late. Yeah, it's in all likelihood it's lefty anyway. Whatever account it is, if he's talking junk, it's too late. Such a shame that you and 99.9% of the rest of the population have this dysfunction, this blindness. He's just Robin. It's not Reverend Robin or President Robin or the Robin Llama. It's just his opinion. It's not hate to disagree or to have a discussion. You using haters in your vocabulary say a lot about you. Don't say anything back, because haters gonna hate. Well, this sounds like a personal conversation. This is Alex Jones. Like, bro. Oh, yeah, because my channel is Alex Jones Fear Porn. We all are targets. Well, Philly is still here. Not the Eagles, but Philly. And this is who you don't want to have guns. Maybe we will be lucky and one of those 30 targets will be JK's house. You know, you might see that on the news. Everything else is happening in Texas, ain't it? If you're wrong, you have to make a video talking about how wrong you were. Yeah, so this deserved a response. Because you got it. Okay, how long until your I was wrong video comes out? I just made it. I was wrong about the Eagles, but I'm not going to be wrong about Seattle in the Ravens. I meant, obviously, and the Ravens. And Super Bowl 54. Robin Hood, your title is unclear to me. Your title claims ISIS will attack the Eagles game, but now that they lost, your prediction is incorrect. Are you also predicting an attack at the Super Bowl? Oh, man. Which also won't happen. No evidence of angels. No contemporary evidence for Jesus either. You guys have just putting forth fear, which I have heard 1,000 times in my life, none of which have come true. That's why this time it's different. This time it all will come true, because before, nobody was telling the truth. It's very simple in the end. With all these predictions, that will be... We all just need to develop some patience. John chapter 1, the whole chapter. What about the whole chapter? Gloria Young. Hoover Dam is one target. Yeah, but I have a feeling I said something about the Hoover Dam being the 17th and JFK. Yeah. It won't happen because the Hoover Dam is really 17th JFK Penn Center 8. Have you ever thought about what these verses really mean? There are a couple ways to interpret it, depending on whether you love evil or hate good to be taken, or you love good and hate evil to be left. To be taken because you're good, and to be left because you're evil, or to be left alone because you're good, and to be taken by the lie because you're an evil fool. You can definitely look at it either way. Just like everything else. I know you're an Eagles fan, but do you really think they are going to win tomorrow? It's the Seahawks. Oh, look at that. You are correct. I'm no longer Eagles fan once I predicted the outcome of Super Bowl 52 exactly the way it played out. I realize it's all a script. But yes, they will win, which they didn't. Look at that. Look at that false lie. Liar. Yes, look what he said. He said, yes, they will win. They didn't win. He's a liar. If they don't get blown up and take it all the way to Super Bowl 54 against the Ravens. Oh, man. I love that comment. You know why? Because you're dead wrong. Idiot. It said here in Florida from Donna that if you see Miami getting hit, bend down and kiss your ass goodbye. That will be at Target Fisher. Huh? That will be at Target Fisher. They'll be coming in through Miami Jackson, Tampa Bay, a Cuba official, Chinaman galore like ants. I saw this a while ago. Sorry. Well, that must be referring to the Hard Rock Stadium where the Super Bowl is at, where they're gonna get. Well, they're gonna get well, who knows what they're gonna get. God is a nice person. God is a nice person. He sells real estate in heaven. Sadly, there's nothing he can do for the earth, and it has already been sold off. It must be redeemed if it is to be given back. For this, God sends all a strong's delusion so as to save us from the reality of what we are, what is nice. What is nice is that the devil, too, is given his own delusion that he is the Christ. Revelation in the testimony of Jesus Christ, he who sits upon the right hand of God, holding a scroll. Robin Jones. Oh, yeah. Holding a scroll is the will of God, as it is the inheritance held from the child. Yeshua is the only Son of Man. Yeshua is in the grave, fulfilling 3 days. We are too soon, as we are too late. The abomination has been placed. God must cut these days short, if but to save the flesh of the elect. The eagles come, the ravens come, the seahawks come, and every manner of fowl. Fowls who eat flesh are called raptors, like raptures. And it is they who sing a song called the rapture, whereby all are invited to the harvest supper, super supper of the Lamb, the supper bowl. The Christ is the dragon, and all of Christendom is the heretic of Rome. In Jonathan's case, once a Catholic, always a Catholic. His children are Catholic. It is Rome, and it is art, as it is an idol. Ephraim cannot help themselves. The elect new sons of God are not defiled by women, for they are virgins.